Da 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 do da da do da 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 boo do 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 da da do 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 da da do they da do do way da do 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 da 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 do da 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 do da way da do 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 da 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 do da do da do da 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 do 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 re do 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 da de da do 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 be do da da do de da do do we do 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 da do 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 do. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for being here on Amy Nolte Music. Nice to have you. So that tune right there was called From the Start, and it's off my second album, which is called Just Us, which is actually out of print, but it's available on Spotify. You can listen to it there, and you can get it through CD Baby also. And my guitar player, Hide Tokunaga, takes a great solo on it, and it's just kind of a fun, funky tune. No, you're genius. Thanks, everybody. So nice to have you guys here. It's a later time than usual, and I did that to help our friends over in like Australia and Indonesia, China. Bring your kid. You bring your kid. I had to be kind of late today. We have all kinds of stuff going on, but I'm glad to hang out now on YouTube. And let's do a couple requests. Why not? Thank you, John. It's good to be here. Let's. Somebody said, "So what?" Let's do that. You can't get any better than that. Love it. Love it. That feels good. It's 6 or 7 in the morning for you. Where the heck are you that it's 6 or 7 in the morning? Where would that be? Would that be like Europe? How? I think Europe's asleep right now. Anything by Richard Rodgers? Yes. I love Rodgers and Hammerstein. How about this one? Do da 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 do. Oh, it's early in Eastern Europe. Nice. La da 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 do. Are you really in England, Tommy? That's super early. The hills are alive with the sound of music. The songs they have sung for 1,000 years. The hills fill my heart with the sound of music. My heart wants to sing every song it hears. My heart wants to be like the wings of the birds that rise from the lake to the trees. My heart wants to sigh like a chime that flies from a church on a breeze, to laugh like a brook when it trips and falls over stones on its way, to sing through the night like a lark who is learning to pray. I go to the hills when my heart is lonely. I know I will hear what I've heard before. My heart will be blessed with the sound of music, and I'll sing once more. I love that one. Great request. Like I said, I'm going to try to play more of songs today, like at least one time through the head or something, instead of just tiny little bits and pieces. You guys are having some great requests, and if I skip them, please just say them again, because maybe I didn't hear them. See them. Yeah, let's do it last. At last, my love has come along. My lonely days are over, and life is like a song. Ooh. I'll just do that much of that one. Let's see. My one and only love. That's a great idea. I can't remember how it starts. You're gonna have to tell me the lyric. In the meantime, all of me, why not take all of me? Can't you see I'm no good without you? Take my arms, I wanna lose them. Take my lips, I'll never use them. Some Django Reinhardt? Yeah, I like Django Reinhardt played a mean Limehouse blues, didn't he? I don't know what key that's in. I mess up. I love the Limehouse Blues. That was a quick tempo, wasn't it? Holy moly, that was a quick tempo. I do have a video called How to Scat Super Fast. It was like one of the first ones I made. where I talk about how, like the devices I use to be able to say syllables really fast. How insensitive. That's a great one. How insensitive I must have seemed when you told me that you loved me. Yeah, let's do more. Let's do more. Ooh, or O Barquinho. I love that one, but I can't play it. I don't know it well enough. Summertime with a two feel, like my video. You can watch that. Well, that's a good one, John Lacey. Summertime and the living is easy. Oh, I know what you want, my brushes. There you go. Did you just really say a long December? Yes, you did. I know that one. It's a long December and it's easy to believe. Maybe this time will be better than the last. I like that one. Yeah, broke out the brushes right there. Break out the brushes, Amy. I've never done that. Like only in the video and right here. Like when would I ever do that? Thank you, John. Thank you, John. Okay, Fly Me to the Moon. We've had quite a few of those. Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like. Thanks, Jay. On Jupiter and Mars. Somebody says do a tango. I don't know about that. Hold my hand. Is this a tango? In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, this is more like a bolero. I don't know how to play a tango. I don't know. Isn't it something like that? That's what I think of when I think of a tango. I'm probably wrong. Probably wrong. Ooh, there is no greater love. No heart so true, there is no greater song than my heart sings for you. Da 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 do do. Yeah, that's a good one. Blue Bossa? And what else? What else? My Funny Valentine? Sure. My Funny Valentine, sweet comic Valentine. You make me smile with my heart. Let's do that one. Blue moon. Thank you, John B. You saw me standing alone, without a thrill in my heart, without a love of my own. Let's do more songs with moon. How How about that? How about your moon songs? Not the other kind of moon. None of that. But yeah, like this one. Like I look at you and suddenly something in your eyes I see soon begins bewitching me. It's that old devil moon. Good ones, you guys. That you stole from the sky. It's that old devil moon in your eyes. And then let's do this one. Moon river, wider than a mile. I'm crossing you in style someday. Thank you. Dream maker, you heartbreaker. Wherever you're going, I'm going your way. Somewhere there's music, how faint the tune. Somewhere there's heaven, how high the moon. The brightest night would shine if you would come to me soon. Yeah, you got. Oh, these are some good ones. Oh my gosh. But you guys are going away from the moon songs, aren't you? How do you request songs? You just say them. You just say them, Prismatic. You just say them. And if I skip yours, it's just because they went by too fast, or maybe because I didn't know it. You talking about Wonder Woman? Did you call me right now? Do you know that I'm Wonder Woman? Oh my gosh. You guys know that when I was a little kid, I seriously thought that I was Wonder Woman. I tried to tell all my friends that I was. Until one very unfortunate day. You want to hear the story? It's just a little story. I had a bathing suit, everything. It's awesome. I still have it in a box. And I was out in the street playing, we're playing like kick the can, riding bikes and stuff. And my friends wouldn't believe that I was Wonder Woman. The nerve. I was probably 7. And, they used to have that show on TV, the Wonder Woman show, right, with Linda Carter. And she would put her arms out to the side and spin, and then she could fly, right? But she had to spin first, super fast. So they were like, if you're really Wonder Woman, fly. And I was like, all right, I will. And so I put my arms out to the side, and then I started spinning and spinning and spinning. And I was on a tiny cliff with blackberry bushes all down one side. And I fell right in the blackberry bushes off the cliff. Didn't get hurt, except for scratched up, and they had to pull me out. And then I never said I was Wonder Woman again. Never again. That was did it right there. I was like, all right, you guys, I guess I'm not Wonder Woman. But I really believed that it would happen. How have you met Miss Jones? Yes, I would love to play that. Have you met Miss Jones? Well, someone said as we shook hands, but she was just Miss Jones to me. Then I said, Miss Jones, well, you're a guy who understands. I'm someone who must be free. And all at once I lost my breath, and all at once was scared to death. And all at once, oops, wrong key again. And all at once I owned the earth and the sky. And now I know, Miss Jones, and we'll keep on meeting till we die. Oh, Jones and I. Daryl, thank you for calling me Wonder Woman, even though. The tip jar is, the tip jar, you can usually find my tip jar in the descriptions of my video. I always have a little thing, you have to click the arrow right under the video, right? And then it'll tell you all about the video, and it'll tell you if you would like to donate to help me out, then you press this button, and then it takes you over to it is kind of like a virtual tip jar. Skylark, that's a great request. I love to play Skylark in G and in 3. Thank you, Margaret. Usually I have to think through Skylark just a little bit, so I might make a mistake. Skylark. Let's see, how do I do that? Skylark, have you anything to say to me? Can you tell me where my love can be? Is there a meadow in the mist where someone's waiting to be kissed? Skylark, isn't it nice in 3? Have you seen a valley? Oh, I want to answer this. As a fellow jazzer, how do you recommend breaking through on the jazz scene? You got to break on through on the jazz scene. Actually, good question. And thank you, Amanda. I had a good question from somebody named Stacy on YouTube yesterday, and I tried to help Stacy out. She asked me 2 questions that were really good questions. She said, how do you get respect from your fellow musicians? Because a lot of times other players don't treat singers like they're real musicians. And I said to Stacy, you've got to be a musician. I said, first, you just have to prove it to them that you are a musician, and you do that a few ways. You do that by knowing your stuff. So you get to your gig or whatever, and you've got everything set up for the people playing with you. You've got charts for them. They're already in your keys. You know how to count them off. You know how to tell them to do an intro. You know how to lead them into an outro. You point to who's going to take solos when. You're totally in charge. And then you sing perfectly in tune, your best, and you nail your solos. You don't solo too much. All kinds of things like that just kind of bring respect, I think. And then her other question was, she said, what do you do about accompanists that run all over you? Oh, Kent Hewitt is one of the best guys on YouTube for sure. I love Kent Hewitt. Like piano players that play too much. You get an auto tuner? No, that's not the answer. Yes, the live stream will be up on my channel. Good question. My advice to her about piano players that play like that is never hire them again. That's it. If you get a piano player that wants to trip you up or impress people by his or her piano playing, they need to be about you. You hired them. You're paying them. You're the star, right? You're the singer. So, you don't want to treat it like that. I say, you're the front guy though, right? You're up front. So you don't want somebody to upstage you. You want somebody to be a team player and to be on your team. So that's it. If somebody won't be that for you and support you and you're not having a good time playing with them, never hire them again. That's it. They don't get the $100 from you. And you don't have to tell them why or anything. You just don't have to call them again. That's it. Sometimes people are stuck, though, and I get that. Sometimes you're in a small town, and you've only got one person that can accompany you. And in that case, that's a little tougher, isn't it? You have to maybe have a rehearsal and be like, hey, right there when you played that chord substitution, can you not do that for me? Or I don't know, man. You got to deal with it. Ooh, I've grown accustomed to his face. Let's do that one. I love that one. I like to do. Is that my key? I think I do it in F. Just like this. I might have stolen it. I've grown accustomed to his face. He nearly makes the day begin. I've grown accustomed to the tune he whistles night and noon. His ups, his downs, yeah, Poinciana. His smiles, his frowns are second nature to me now. Like breathing out and breathing in. I was completely independent and content before we met. Or rather like a habit one can always break, and yet I've grown accustomed to the trace of something in the air. I've grown accustomed to his face. That might make all of you want to go out and listen to Poinciana. That's what it makes me want to do. I mean, particularly as a female jazzer. Well, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about as a female jazzer. You've got to prove all those things to them, because some guys have hang-ups about that, and they just, and I mean, that sucks, but rightfully so sometimes, because there are people out there that are hard to work with. And, imagine from their point of view too, they get to the gig and the singer's like, I want to sing The Shadow of Your Smile. And they're like, all right, what key? Oh, right here. The shadow of your smile. And then they just expect the band to be able to do it. And that's like the most unprofessional. So, I mean, you imagine these guys that have played gigs like that, and then they show up with another singer, and they're just thinking, I hope this singer's not like that. So we've got to prove it to them, right? Never Gonna Be Another You. Is that what you call that song? It isn't a male-female thing. It's a market thing. Yeah, it's true. Plenty of people, male too, that'll give you a hard time as a front man. But it's true though. You can't. There's no getting around it. You have to work a little harder as a female, I think. But you do it once. I mean, when I moved to LA, I didn't know anybody, so I just started hiring people, and maybe they have no idea what they're getting into the first time. But after that first time, then I mean, I didn't have to prove a thing, right? And I wasn't thinking about it like I had to prove anything. I was just me, and then you'll know if they want to keep playing with you too, if they say yes when you call them. How about you guys are having some awesome requests right here. Oh, how did I meet people? That's a good question too. The internet, right? Like when I got to LA, I just started looking up all the jams, all the hangs, and I already had some favorite musicians here that I already knew about, and I would just look at their albums, see who they played with, and sometimes you go to jam sessions, you get people's cards. Do I know any Eric Dolphy? I listen to Eric Dolphy a lot, but I don't know any of his compositions. Yeah, let's try that one, Humor. That's one of the best songs there ever was. Ooh, Humor and Michael want the same song. Turn. Where are we at right there? Let me think. Ooh, what's that first chord? Turn down the bed. Turn down these voices inside my head. Here it is. Lay down with me. Tell me no lies. Just hold me close. Don't patronize. Here comes the title for you. Don't patronize me. 'Cause I can't make you love me if you don't. You can't make your heart feel something it won't. Here in the messing it all up. I will lay down my heart so I feel the power, but you won't. Is that right, Carl? No, you won't. Yes, David, I am. Are you really? Are you going to be there? I'll tell you when it is. I would love to meet up with people. I'm going to see Jacob Collier at the Blue Note June 21st, the Late Show, with my whole family. Good requests, everybody. Let's do a few more. You like my skateboarding video? Thank you. I've been skateboarding a lot lately because there's sharks in the ocean right now. Do you know that? There's sharks everywhere in LA. So, well, not in LA, but Newport, Huntington, San Clemente, all the way. So I've been staying out of the water and skating more. Benjamin Gibb, will you get me a boosted board? I can't afford a boosted board. I can't justify a boosted board. Did you see Jacob live, Jeff? That's amazing. I can't wait to see him. Yeah, okay. Another one. Yeah, they're expensive. And, ooh, let's do that one from Trula Whitaker. I am weak, but thou art strong. Jesus, keep me from all wrong. I'll be satisfied as long as I walk. Let me walk close to thee. Just a closer walk with thee. Granted, Jesus, it's my plea. I'm daily walking close to thee. Good night, Brad. Let it be, dear Lord, let it be. That was my grandma's favorite hymn. Ah, nice. Are you kidding me? You want to hear White Christmas? I might decline that one. Ah, so nice, you guys. Thank you very much. I know that Jacob Collier had a workshop in Norway. I think, right? Is that what I saw? Yeah, that's what I watched on YouTube the other day. That's wonderful. He explains everything in a lot more detail than he did in his interview with June. Tristy. I don't know the words. That in a long time. Oh, I know this word. Your beauty is an aeroplane. That one cracks me up. And let's see. Play a ballad as a bossa. That's easy to do, Jen. I do it all the time. But in a sentimental mood is what you said? So you just take it, right? Usually you would hear that one like a 12/8 or something, or a slow 4/4, but you just have to hear the beat in your head before you start. In a sentimental mode, I can hear the lark shine through my room. I forget the words. And while your loving attitude is like a flame that lights Gregory Porter. That's a great idea. I arranged a Gregory Porter tune for choir, and it's in the works. Like, it's all written and everything. I hope to do something with that really soon. But Take Me to the Alley. Do you guys know it? Well, they build their houses in preparation for the king, and they line the sidewalks with every kind of shining thing. They will be surprised when they hear him say, take me to the alley, and take me to the afflicted ones, and take me to the lonely ones who somehow lost their way. I love that song. If you guys don't know that, you gotta look it up. Gregory Porter, Take Me to the Alley. When you're weary, when you're feeling small, when darkness falls so hard, I will comfort you. I am on your side. I've seen quite a few for Time in a Bottle. I think I can do that one. Something like this. I can't do The Devil Went Down to Georgia. If I could save time in a bottle, the first thing that I'd like to do is to save every day till eternity passes away, just to spend them with you. But there never seems to be enough time to do the things you wanna do once you find them. I looked around enough to know that you're the one I wanna go through time with. That came right back to me from my parents' Best of the 70s CD. Maybe 60s, I can't remember. 60s, right? Yeah, that's a good one. Thank you, Zachary. Yes, I am doing it all by ear. Nobody does it better? That's kind of a good one. You guys are stuck in the 70s. Who is that? Who sings that? Nobody does it better. Carly Simon? Makes me feel sad for the rest. Nobody does it quite the way you do. Baby, you're the best. Those are kind of some cool chords. Oh, I love the Midnight Train to Georgia. L.A. proved too much for the man. He couldn't take it. This song is nothing without the Pips. So he's leaving a life he's come to know. He's leaving on a midnight train to Georgia. On a midnight train. It's nothing without the Pips. Nothing. Let's see. Yeah, let's do an Elton John song. Why not?
Do I know anything by Esperanza Spalding? I did a whole concert of Esperanza Spalding songs one time, and that was like the hardest night of my life. What does she do? I can't help it, even if I could, I can't help it. If I wanted to, I can't help it if I wanted to. Did she write that one, though? Help it, no. Yeah, I can't. I learned them all once, just to sing, not to play. Seriously, hardest night of my life. I said I'd do Elton John, right? Stevie wrote it, that's right. Blue Jean baby, hey lady, the seamstress for the band, pretty eyes, a pirate smile, marry a music man, a ballerina. You must have seen her dancing in the sand. Now she's in me, always with me, a tiny dancer in my head. That's a good one, I like that. Ooh, love never felt so good. You guys know what? That was like one of the best days I can remember. I was driving my kids to school, dropped them all off, turned on the radio. Love Never Felt So Good came on. Justin Timberlake and brand new Michael Jackson when he had been gone for like 5 years. That was the best day, to hear a brand new Michael Jackson song when he has been gone for a while. I'm hoping it happens again. It's got to, right? I know he's got all this music that we never heard because he was such a perfectionist. Baby, love never felt so good, and I'd die if it ever could, but not while you hold me, baby. That's the best part, Justin Timberlake, auto-tune. Baby, better than me. Love never felt so fine. Oh, I love that. What's my favorite song? I don't know if I have a favorite song. I have some favorite songs, but they're all sad songs. The sad songs are always my favorite. The ones that rip your heart out, those are my very favorite. If I'm ever going to sit down and play just for me, just for pure enjoyment, I play the saddest songs I can think of. Then play them? What is that, a challenge? My gosh, who are you? Oh, really? Then play them. You dare me? You double dog dare me? I'll show you one that I love. This is by a singer. Actually, he probably didn't write it. Maybe he wrote it. I should find that out. Carl Anderson. He passed away like 15 years ago or something. Wonderful singer. Do you guys know who he was? He sang... we don't have to be one or the other as a duet. Do you remember that one? He wrote this amazing song that I used to sing to my kids when they were small. And it's the saddest ever. You guys want the saddest ever song? I mean, I don't know. It's not sad. It's hope. Well, I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of sad. Okay, maybe I'll end with it. Although I haven't played it in a long time. We'll see how I do. Yeah, I'll give it a shot. Somebody really requests Harper Valley PTA as I launch into an intro of this one. It's probably the opposite. If I could, I'd protect you from the sadness in your eyes, give you courage in a world of compromise. Yes, I would.
If I could, I would teach you all the things I never learned, and I'd help you cross the bridges that I burned. Yes, I would. If I could, I would try to shield your innocence from time, but the part of life I gave you isn't mine. I watch you grow so I can let you go. If I could, I would help you make it through the hungry years, and I know that I can never cry your tears, but I would if I could. If I live in a time and place where you don't want to be, you don't have to come along this road with me. My yesterdays don't have to be your ways. If I knew, I'd have tried to change the world I brought you to, and there isn't very much more that I can do, but I would if I could. You know I would if I could. Almost got me for a second. I pulled it back together. Isn't that beautiful? Absolutely love it. Thank you, everybody. You have to look up Carl Anderson, sing it. I mean, it sounds a little bit late 80s, early 90s or something, but it's gorgeous. You should look it up. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Please don't forget to subscribe. Press your subscribe button, because that helps YouTube promote me a little better. And some of you crack me up. Oh, can I please end with something happy? Oh, sure I can. Like, you talk me into it. Isn't it a Ray Charles song? If it is, I would love to hear it. I'll try to look it up with Ray Charles. Maybe it is. Oh, you want me to just play a Ray Charles song? Let's do that. Let's play Oh, I was reminding you to subscribe, though. It would be awesome if you subscribed, and if you click like, and if you share my stuff, and if you visit my website and buy my new t-shirts and stuff. That would be amazing. You don't have to. But the most thing I appreciate is if people share. Just, find a video of mine that you like and say, hey, you can learn whatever if you watch this video. And that's helpful to me, too. All right. Let's do this one. This one always makes me think of the movie Tommy Boy. Thank you, Jacob. I haven't done this forever. Oh my gosh. Hey, baby, don't you treat me wrong. But come and love me, daddy, all night long. Oh yeah. All right. What is it? I'll get it better. Tell your mama, tell your pa, I'm I'm gonna send you back to Arkansas. Oh yeah. Alright. I said I'd get it better. Oh my gosh. See the girl with the diamond ring. She knows how to shake that thing. Oh, oh, oh yeah. All right. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, baby, treat me right. 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 Oh, there's my backups. Oh, baby, treat me right. See the girl with the red dress on. Well, she can do the birdland all night long. Oh, oh, oh yeah. All right. We end it because, I mean, if you were staying in this for the sex noises, you're not gonna get them. You're not gonna get them. That was about it. Thank you, everybody. Oh my gosh. I had a fun time with you guys. Thank you so much for helping me in so many ways and hanging out tonight. I'll see you next time on Amy Nolte Music.